Okay, yeah. So we're recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know where you are.
Oh, yeah.
I know where we are. We're in Texas, and it's 80 degrees today. And I woke up with a sinus headache, so I knew something was coming. So tomorrow, like, it's going to be snowing in Texas. And I thought, by the time this video hits, it'll still be Texas weather, cold, and you can make comfort food. And I've kind of been craving a shepherd's pie, so we're going to make shepherd's pie. Which you can't get at the Pie Haven anyways. So, this way you can have it. And you most likely have most of these things in your house, right? And if you don't, it's fine. You can use whatever you want. So, I have my water boiling for my potatoes. That should be the first thing that you do so they're going, okay? And turn your oven on to 350, all right? And no, you don't need to, what is that, peel these things? You don't need to peel them, okay? Just get them real small so you can boil them. I'm gonna do about 3 or 4 because if there's extra, well, who doesn't like extra mashed potatoes, right? And so while these are cooking, we're gonna saute a hamburger. I've used, you could use ground turkey, you could use ground chicken. We've used lamb before, that was yummy. I of course picked the smallest cutting board today. There's just new cutting board, well it's not really new, but there's this cutting board that catches all your stuff. I want one of those, just saying. It's really hot.
Oh, the boiling water?
The boiling water is hot. Go
Get
figure. Out. Okay. And I picked the smallest knife too. I think it's because every dish, please pay into the sink, is dirty and the dishwasher is full. This is what happens when you cook all the time. I think I need another set of dishes. Another set of pans too. No, I don't. Because then they'll also be dirty. They'll have more on the counters. So that was a bad idea.
I was like, it'll be like my house. She ran out of counter space for the dirty stuff.
Exactly. If Rick hears this, tell him she was joking. Don't buy her pots and pans. I already showed him what I want for Valentine's.
Was it pots and pans?
It's not. It's not actually like fun. It's not practical at all.
What was it?
They are these bougie boots. They're like rose gold from Junk Gypsy. Ooh, they are so cute. And because Mama got like calves, I can't wear like boots. So they're like little booties and have a little fringe on them. So that's what I wanted. I don't know that I'll get them. He's probably like pots and pans are cheaper. Okay, so I just put a little salt in there. You don't have to, but you can if you want. Okay, so that's cooking. Now, I'm going to, I just kind of went through the refrigerator and found whatever vegetables I could find, okay? So, I have some onion left over. Do you still have one of those fun, does everyone have one of those, they're like these, but it's an onion? And you keep your onion in it. It keeps it fresh so much better. I guess I could put my onions in this. My onion one died because I used it so much. I put onions in everything. And I used to hate onions. Now I love onions. Anyways.
Where'd you get those little keeper things from?
Yeah. I don't know where I got them from, but now you can find anything on this thing called Amazon.
Yes. Somebody put up the link to one of those so we can put it on there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going.
Clarissa said Gourmet Divas might carry them.
Gourmet Divas, they have all the good stuff in Giddings.
Hey, you're going there next week. You can look.
I'm going Monday to Gourmet Divas.
Oh, it is this week.
What is what this week? What are we cooking?
So you have Sunday at Martin Farm.
Actually, it's Saturday now.
Saturday at Martin Farm, and then
Saturday, which is good because on Sunday I'm gonna go to this class at church about how to like really dig in and study the Bible. I'm excited about it.
Oh, cool.
And then Monday is, so on Martin Tree Farms on Saturday we're doing chicken margarita pizza pie. And then that was like half an onion. You probably could just do a fourth of an onion. But I'll save them later and just eat roasted vegetables for lunch or something. Gourmet Divas is, oh, we're making little cutie pies, like for Valentine's. I'm using already cut up carrots because, well, life's too short. And they're in the fridge. From I think the last time I made a pie. And you really could, come at me. You know, you really could use frozen vegetables. It's fine. We've had this conversation. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of cut these snap peas. Sugar. Well, these are sugar snaps. Is that this? They're not the same. Sugar snaps are curvier, healthier. And I guess you would probably want about, it really just depends. 2 cups though of vegetables. And you don't need to cook them ahead of time because they're going to cook in the oven, so they're just fine. My stomach is growling because it's like, fig milk. Those are good enough. Don't cut your finger off. I want some more of these. I have a plethora. I used a big word. Plethora. Okay. So, oh, I'm going to put corn. I could have bought a can. I decided I'm going to just probably make myself look like a fool. Look like a fool. I think they make a thing that just, does this for you, but this really isn't that hard. And fresh corn is so good. And you can get it for cheap. You can get it for cheap. Alright. There's all that. And y'all remember when we made the dill butter? Because the thing is, you can have all these 3 things that you're going to put together, but you really want to season each one separately. You know how I am about that whole depth of flavor. So I'm going to put these guys, I'm going to toss a little dill butter in mine. And we'll find that recipe in there. This is from the last time. I'm just going to pour it on it. Ooh, yeah. That's a lot.
Okay, I think you should hold that up so they can see it because it's amazing.
Isn't that pretty? Yummy. So, really, you could just saute this up and eat it for lunch. That's what I'm going to do if there's any left over. Right? Yummo. Now my stomach's really growling. Okay. So we'll just let that sit there for a minute. And now I'm going to saute my meat. Yes, we use grass-fed because we're trying to go all plant-based. So this is closer than not grass-fed beef to plant-based.
As opposed to the beef that are fed like, other beef.
With corn. Oh well.
I can resist y'all.
And no, I didn't put anything in my pan. It'll be fine. Dooby-dooby-doo. I'm gonna try not to dirty another something. 'Cause I'm real good at that. Alright, so this is so good at chopping up spatulas. Look at this, y'all. It's fancy. Chopping up beef. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. My potatoes are boiling a little, I think. Yep. And I'm gonna clean up my mess for a second. Throw this in my dirty dishes. Okay, so then, while that's all going down, I'm gonna do something else. Watch. I'm gonna use Pillsbury crust because I don't have any in the freezer or any pie crust saved up. This is a little frozen, so I'm just gonna like sit over here for a second and let it thaw for a second. And then I'm gonna get my stuff ready for my mashed potatoes. This is really sizzling. And we're going to season this with the cafe's, go-to grilling seasoning. If y'all don't have it, go get one.
What is it? Is it an herb mix or is it?
It's the garlic powder, lemon pepper, coarse ground black pepper. You can buy it on RoundsTopCafe.com, or you just drive to Round Top, eat lunch, buy a jar, and go out pie at the Pie Haven. That sounds like a way better idea. If you don't live in Texas, tell your husband to buy a plane ticket or drive down here and come stay for the weekend for Valentine's. But if you have to make it yourself, just use garlic powder, coarse ground black pepper, and lemon pepper. Here's my jar. Don't use garlic salt either. I don't know how much that was. A tablespoon. And this is a pound of beef. Could make 2 of them, put one in the freezer instead of having leftovers. Because I'm thinking I'll have extra for dinner tonight for the kids or something. Okay. I'm just going to add a little more for good measure. Okay. That's still fine. We don't want to throw it in the microwave. That would be bad. Okay, I'm going to melt my stick of butter. Yes, stick of butter for the mashed potatoes. Going on top. I'm just going to mash them in there because I don't want to dirty another bowl. Alright. So recording now again? Okay. Alright, so our meat's good. It really doesn't have to be cooked all the way because you're going to cook it in the oven. My potatoes, I actually turned them off a little while ago. Shh. And my dough that I put over there, I let it get too mushy. So I'm going to just salvage it. Shh. It's fine. Okay. So, since this is going to be a pot pie, not a shepherd. Shoot. It's not going to be a pot pie. It's going to be a shepherd's pie. I'm not going to really worry about the edges of the crust, okay? Because I'm going to cover it with mashed potatoes. Doesn't that make you like sigh relief? That you don't have to worry about all that crimping, right? So, the thing is with using a Pillsbury, it never is large enough for any of the pie pans that I have. And that's okay, because I didn't make the dough, and I'm not complaining. I'm going to shove this right there. That looks good. But anyways, okay, right? Sounds bueno. What do I want to add first? I think I'm going to put... It really depends on however you want to eat the your pie. I'm going to put the beef on the bottom. You can put vegetables on the bottom, whatever you want. So I'm just going to cover the bottom of the pan. The pie pan, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. But you want to have a good bite. Which is going to be one thick pie. And then, ooh, my vegetables. I'm going to use a spoon. Just kind of do a thin layer. smells so good. And no, you don't need to, if someone asks, you don't need to drain the meat, okay? Because extra grease is plain old. Alright, so I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. Move this over. I'm going to strain my potatoes real quick into my really dirty sink.
We're gonna keep looking this way.
Don't look at the sink.
But really, okay, we're gonna peek at your beef did not make much grease at all.
It's that grass-fed stuff. I don't know. That's my only solution or answer. Okay. So we're gonna mash these up a little bit. Handy dandy masher. I'm gonna pour my butter in here. I'm gonna mix it up because it kind of separated. You know, the good cream on the bottom. Not that it matters because it's all gonna get mixed together. Yep, put the whole thing in there. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna give you a secret. Y'all ready for it?
We're ready.
Secret. So good. Oops, that's not so good. All right. Now, you should smell it. It smells so good in this kitchen. Super garlicky. And I'm on this like no gluten kick this week. That's what I'm fasting from. So I can have some of that and my vegetables cooked on top of it with mashed potatoes. Winning. Okay, I'm emptying out my fridge. So I'm gonna empty this container. But you should just use a whole container like of sour cream. I'm gonna add a little more. So about at least, you wanna put at least a cup of sour cream in there, okay? And if you don't have butter, you don't need to add butter. You could just do sour cream. If you don't want sour cream, you don't have to have it in there. It just makes them even creamier. This is how you should just make mashed potatoes anyways. I mean, you're learning all kinds of stuff, right? Learned 4 different things in this. Okay, and then, what's my last thing? Oh, duh, cheese. Like a cup of shredded cheddar. I'm gonna need y'all to come over because I have like all these things that I've cooked for these classes in the freezer. So there's chicken pot pie in the freezer. There's about to be shepherd's pie in the freezer. I guess they taste alright. I think they need more ranch. But I will resist. Okay. Yum! Look at that. Oops. Smash it all down. Pot's going everywhere.
S'mores is willing to help.
I know. Here comes the dogs. They're like, smells good in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take S'mores to the vet. I'm waiting for him to be like, she's gonna need to go on a diet. I'm like, I know. Alright. Yum. So just all the way around the edges. Put it in my oven for about 45 minutes. Okay, guys, and I'll show you I'm gonna show you what it looks like later, okay? When it comes out of the oven.